Hey guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty Warzone Mobile video, and today I'm going to be reviewing my gameplay footage, telling you guys everything we did right, everything we did wrong, and just our general decision-making process to help you guys get better at Call of Duty Warzone Mobile and maybe increase your kills or increase your wins to make you a better player. When you jump in, you really want to pick somewhere to land. I like to land somewhere hot so I can try to get as many kills as possible, so that usually is going to be the front of prison. If you guys are a more reserved player, some of the landing POIs I would recommend is something like Chemical Labs, or maybe even, you know, like Residential or Pier, just somewhere a little bit outside of the action. As you guys can see, we're landing a little bit late dropping in because we want to see where everyone else is dropping. We don't really want people sneaking up on us as much. So we're pulling our parachute early before we drop to the ground so that we can kind of like jump on a person per se versus getting jumped on ourselves. As you guys can see, my teammate scares me here, but we're just making sure that we're ready for everything. We're getting our guns and our loot up. And I also tried to keep this gameplay pretty uncut. I kept pretty much everything in this gameplay for you guys. We're just looking for people up top. Now that guy jumps off. Something important to note is keeping height. You guys never really want to give up height, and that's one of the reasons why I did not jump off and chase that guy. We know that it's the beginning of the game. We know if people come back, prison roof is a very volatile area, so people are going to be likely to come back onto this roof and contest us. And since we're already here, we don't want to give that high ground up. So we're just kind of hanging out on the roof for a little bit, trying to get free picks. As you guys can see, this person lands in, and as you guys can see, since we're already on the roof and we're being active and we're hunting for those kills, like those redeploy kills, it's very easy for us to pick them off. Now, what I'm going to do here is we see some red dots on the minimap. Another important note in Resurgence is whenever you kill someone, make sure you guys are looking at your minimap. I keep my minimap a lot larger than normal, just so that I can see more information on it. So when you kill someone in Rebirth, it will ping the other teammates on their team for you on your minimap. So it's very important whenever you finish somebody, take a look at your minimap in order to find the rest of the players on that enemy team so that you guys can get more high kill gameplays. Now we're in the front prison of cell block. Your main contest points are going to be from Grandma's in the tower across and command center. So there's usually a lot of people in the front of this prison block running around. It's a very good place to run around and get a lot of kills, and then just usually rotate out of here into like Grandma's or something. Another tip in Warzone Resurgence you really want to be careful about is plates. Now in Warzone Mobile, for some reason, we don't know why, you can only carry 5 plates. There were plate carriers in the game before, and there's plate carriers you can carry. There's like a backpack system in actual Warzone where you can carry as many plates as you want. I usually run around with 12 in actual Warzone, so I really hope they add that feature in the future, but currently the max amount of plates you can have is 5. So usually when you're not in fights, you really want to prioritize going and picking up plates and trying to get as many plates as possible, because generally every gunfight you're going to lose about 2 plates, 3 plates. They're going to crack you probably, or you're definitely going to have to, like right there, I just get hit for 3 plates, right? So there goes 3 plates. When I kill this guy, I'm only going to recover 1 plate off of the death, right? So it's usually you're going to have to loot and prioritize getting plates after fights. As you guys can see, after this fight, we're already down to 2 plates. So it's really looting and prioritizing your plate management and making sure you have full plates and you can full plate again is very important inside of Warzone Mobile. Now, as you guys can see, we got hurt. So instead of running around on the roof, we dropped down into cell block. Yet again, another very active area on the map. If we didn't get hurt, the odds are of us staying on prison roof is usually pretty high, trying to get those refrags. You can get a ton of refrags if you just literally sit on prison roof. Can kind of patrol this area from prison roof to cell block bottom and then Grandma's. It's like this little quadrant area of headquarters. You can rack up a ton of kills. As you guys can see, we're using the stairs. We know that this is a very active zone, so we're not full pushing out. We're being very cautious using the stair glitch in order to pick up those kills really easily, because obviously that's making us an incredible hard target for the enemy player. And if you want to be really nerdy, you can lay down and go prone at the top of the stairs and just like pixel peek at the top of them, and it's called stair glitching, and it is super powerful as well. So as you guys see, we looked downstairs. We didn't want to full rush without information. we see a guy run around. So the one thing that is super important is I didn't solo push this. I made sure that I had my teammate with me, and my teammate's cover made this a very easy fight. As you guys can see, it really doesn't matter how good that player was. We were able to clean the kill. Now here I get over pushed. Now when I first saw the first guy, I couldn't anticipate the third guy coming up, but I should have disengaged as soon as I saw more than one person in order to make sure that I stayed alive. That's an ego chow. It happens to the best of us. You have to understand when you do ego chow to try to make the best of it. As you guys see, we come back to the loadout, we grab Lodi, and we have a small circle. Now, this is really important. We're going to prioritize pushing up on this hill. Why? Because this hill is tight. All of these people from prison are going to have to rotate in towards us, so we already know that. Even though I don't have a UAV, I can generally tell where most of the people in the circle are going to be and where I want to position myself. We catch this guy running across the street, and I can hear in my headset someone coming up from behind. So I'm going to immediately flip to him, and you're going to make sure that you always target the closest person to you. I see a lot of people where they may have just let this guy go and kept fighting the dude across the circle, but this guy is an immediate threat. He could come out of here at any point in time, so he needs to be killed in order for us to increase our opportunity in this game. Now, another thing in endgame, because you are only having 5 plates, typically in endgame, plates are going to be scarce. You're going to have to learn how to play without plates, and most of the people you fight against will also not have plates. So until they increase the plate limit, that is something to be aware of, is when you're pushing people, you can tend to be a little bit more aggressive because of odds are is their health is not going to be as extreme if you crack them first. So if you get a crack on them, they can only have 5 plates. They have to use 3 of them. That means they have 2 plates left. They're not going to be at 100% health unless they were to go around and loot other plates. We push up here to get high ground, and we can catch someone camping up here trying to get the better angle. We're going to continue pushing. As you guys can see, I prioritize high ground throughout this entire gameplay a lot. Prioritizing high ground is always going to lead you to the most beneficial situation, making these kills super easy. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.